Hello everybody, welcome back to another video to review. So this is one of my personal favorite fighter aircraft during World War II. This is called the Grumman F6F Hellcat. This is the most iconic warbird of the entire Pacific War, especially the fact that it took over the entire skies during the entire war against the Japanese, and it was basically the aircraft that could turn the tide and change aerial warfare forever. So this has the most greatest story of all time. Like, it first flew in 1942, and then it entered service in the Pacific in 1943 to replace the Grumman F4F Wildcat, the ones that were not really good against the Zero, because it was designed specifically to tackle the Japanese A6M0 fighter, which had ruled the skies during the early days of the war until the Hellcat took over. And the first ever kill for the F6F Hellcat occurred on October 5th, 1943, when a pilot named Robert Duncan had the first kill for the Hellcat. And the pilot who became the first Hellcat ace, his name was Hamilton McWhorter. So I don't know if I said anything about the ace. So if you're declared a flying ace, that means you have a total of 5 kills to your name. You would be declared an ace. Or if you have to go to 10 kills, you would be declared a double ace. But if you go to 16 or more kills, you would be considered a triple ace. Like the highest scoring Hellcat ace, who had a total of 30-some aerial victories, who flew a Hellcat like that, his name was David McCampbell, whom he had a lot of kills in his name during his time in the Navy. And rest in peace for all the flying aces of World War II, because last year, this past August, we lost one of our last surviving flying aces of the entire World War II, like the last pilot who was ever alive, who was a flying ace. He only had, I think, 5 kills. He was involved during the invasion of Okinawa in 1945. His name was Donald M. McPherson, whom he was a Hellcat pilot. He flew this particular Hellcat as well. He flew it off the USS Essex, and he was involved during the kamikaze attacks, like shooting kamikaze aircraft. He passed away this past August at the age of 103, and he was the last surviving flying ace of the entire World War II. Rest in peace for all of them who did it for their lives for our country. The other Hellcat I knew when I was young too, like there was Alexander Vorashew, whom he had 19 kills to his name as well, when he flew his from the USS Intrepid and other aircraft carriers. He was also involved during the Battle of the Philippine Sea. Very cool plane. It's such a great aircraft. So I found out that I get a chance to see it because the only closest thing you could see a Hellcat, it's actually at the Naval Air Station Wildwood in New Jersey. So I'm hoping maybe next year or maybe in another year to see a Hellcat for the first time, because I've waited for years to see an F6F Hellcat. And anyway, thank you guys so much for the video, and stay tuned.